Hey everybody, I'm Sorry Glenn, just call me Glenn, and we're back to more Final Fantasy. Last time we headed up the Mirage Tower. Yeah, we made it from the Mirage Tower to the Flying Fortress and a random encounter. This is how you know we're in Flying Fortress. There's air elementals everywhere. Okay. That actually looks like a metal hammer. I don't know if there's any. This is gonna be the beginning of this, isn't it? Game. We're gonna fight. Anyway, there's somewhere around here. There's gonna be chests in weird places because, Flying Fortress. I forget exactly how many floors the Flying Fortress is. I want to say it's only like 3 or 4 because you have to get through 3 floors of the Mirage Tower to get here. If only everything would get out of my way so I could explore. It took 4 steps. What's in here? Oh, chest! And another enemy who wants to get in my way. I will kill you, enemy. 7900. I'll just go. I'm guessing this square is a forest encounter. Nope. Okay. But all it gave me was a potion. Evil Eye. You're from the beginning of the game. I don't know if you're supposed to be forest encounter or if you're nope, just a random encounter in here. Okay. So what is it? I bought a what do you call it? PlayStation TV. Yeah. You know the little like streamy box type thing that is supposed to be like a Vita for your TV. Yeah. Sit. Unplug everything. Not making a mess. Just Vita games on my dang bed. No, it's not. All over the floor. But yeah, one of those little PlayStation TV boxes. I just bought one, so I can play Vita games on my TV, but I have my Vita. It's in my drawer of controllers. Like, I actually have a drawer that has, like... What is it? It has, like, all my controllers. It has my 3DS, my new 3DS, the Vita. I don't think my Game Boy's in there. Like my Game Boy SP. I don't have an original Game Boy. I did at one point. When we were little, we had a original Game Boy. But I think we lost it when we moved at one point, so we don't have it anymore. What? You can't remember? Oh, there it is. Protect Ring. Ring that guards against instant death. I know who I'm giving that to. Healing Helm. Another one of these things. Yeah, I got 2 of them. All I do is cast Heal. Which doesn't do much. But it heals. I mean, if I get to the point in a fight where I'm requiring everyone to buckle down and start healing, I'm probably going to lose that fight anyway. No matter how hard I try, I'm probably going to die. That was one of the things I remember hating about playing the original, when I played through Final Fantasy IV the original time, and I tried to get some of the secret levels, because Final Fantasy IV was my first Final Fantasy. I ran away from like every fight. I didn't fight anyone. Oh, you butt. Still hit him. I ran away from all the fights. Level up. Nice. I didn't, except for Deku. Or Deku. But we didn't, okay, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Gotta go down and find the chests in there. Nice. I ran away from every fight, so I was always under-leveled when it came to a boss fight. So I always would end up in these strings, especially in the Lunar Subterrane, where I was trying to get some of the best weapons that are in there, like by fighting the Plague Horror and Dark Bahamut and who else was there? There was a Leviathan. I don't remember. But I just remember doing those fights and getting locked in the loops of doing nothing but wasting items, doing nothing but healing and healing and healing and healing and healing. Like, someone would take damage and I'd turn around and try my best to try to heal it, and someone else would take damage and try my best to heal it. I can never actually get the damage off to kill the boss. So I remember being caught in struggles like that and being like, and you know, when you sit there and you're in a fight like that, you just kind of either go, okay, if I try to put everything out there, maybe I can win. Or you're like, I can just give up and try again because I am obviously not winning this fight. Razor. I think that's a weapon. Yeah. A saber that casts Scourge when used. So we have a sword that casts a death spell. A weak death spell at that. I don't think I have it on matches, because I don't care about death spells. I think Warp is the only insta-kill spell I have. And I will probably never use it, because why would I? Black Knights. Thankfully not the ones from Final Fantasy II, because they... Or were they Death Riders? No, they were Death Riders. Never mind. I remember there's like some Black Knights or something at the very beginning of Final Fantasy II. And they didn't want you to win that fight. That fight is supposed to be completely unwinnable. So if you hack the game to where you can win the fight, the game will go back to the title screen. It's like, yeah, congratulations, try again. You're supposed to die. I always found that funny. It's like, you hack the game, you're like, oh, I'm so smart, I'm gonna see what happens when I beat these guys. The battle ends like normal, get EXP, and all of a sudden you're back to the title screen. So you're sitting there like, seriously? They didn't want you to win the fight. Fortunately, in a lot of Final Fantasy games with unwinnable fights, it's never actually noticeable when the fight is supposed to be unwinnable. So you'll just do the fight and waste all these items. Like Final Fantasy Dimensions. Or I forgot what its Japanese name was. I think it was like Warriors Light and Dark or something. Final Fantasy Warriors Light and Dark or something like that. Final Fantasy Dimensions in the West, though, is very bad with the unwinnable fights. Like, in every chapter for every party, for the Warriors Light and the Warriors Dark, you can almost always expect there to be at least one fight that you cannot win in each chapter. And the game never hints when you're not supposed to win. So you'll go in there, you'll waste MP, you'll waste items trying to survive and win the fight, and then the boss comes out with some super attack that just kills you. Just kills you outright. Nothing you can do about it. And then you're like, oh, I wasn't supposed to win. So of course you want to, like, you know, restart the game. Or not restart the game. Restart from your last save. Because you're like, if I'm not supposed to win, I'm not going to go and waste all these items. So you restart from your last save, which may or may not be close depending on how often you save. Which I save all the time. As always, try to save right before boss. Every time a save point comes up, I'll save. So you'll go back to the fight and do it again, but not waste all your items. But it's like, thanks for letting me know, game. I don't think you can equip those. Nope. Well, that's out of luck. Okay. 243. 77. I think I'm over leveled because these fights should be giving me more problems than they do. But I'm just kind of blasting through them. Then again, once I reach Tiamat, I don't remember what she does, so she's probably going to kill me. At least once. Speaking of the Death Riders of Final Fantasy II, I may do a playthrough of Final Fantasy II. After I finish 1, I may do 2. I haven't decided whether I'm going to yet or not, because with the leveling system in the game, it is usually very difficult to get through the game without grinding a lot. I really want to get that ribbon. You just have... Why do you still have a leather cap? Seriously. You can equip a mithril helm. Why do you have a leather cap still? Well, I guess I'll give you the healing helm, since it's the same defense as mithril helm and could be last minute. Oh wait, you both have ribbons. It'll drop my defense by 5, but awards off special attacks. Sure, why not? Ribbon. Healing helm's in my inventory, I can still use it anyway as back heal. It's a stone one. And missed. Die, Medusa. If only we had, like, what is it? The Percy Jackson movie versus the book. At least the first one, I think. I haven't seen any other ones. Was it The Lightning Thief? I think that's what it's called. There was the whole, like... I remember we read the book for school. No, I didn't read the book till later. Because for school, we were... Occasionally at our school, we wouldn't really go on field trips. The biggest field trip we'd go on is they'd take the class and we'd walk down to the movie theater and we'd watch whatever new movie was there. They do a special showing just for students. When I was in middle school, by the way, too. So we went to go see Percy Jackson, and I just remember watching the movie and seeing him, like, use the iPhone to find Medusa and kill Medusa and stuff like that. And I'm like, really? Really? That product placement? To be honest, it probably would have broke. iPhones break a lot. Oh, another Khmer. He did. But I just remember being in the theater. I had some weird friends. Cause all my friends are weird. I'm not gonna lie. All my friends are weird, and I like how my friends are weird because it's not boring. But I had a couple friends who I don't know what they were thinking, but they just saw Medusa come on screen, and just instinctively both of them just sat there and just as loud as they could go, "She's hot!" And they almost got kicked out of the theater by the teachers because they said it as loud as they could as soon as Medusa came on screen, and the teacher's like, "What?" You obtain adamantite. And we need that because it'll give us one of the strongest weapons. But I'll always remember that. I'll just always remember that moment that she's hot. Just 'cause it was so funny. Like, it caused the whole theater, like everyone just bust up laughing. All the students. And they almost got kicked out of the theater because they did that. But hey, you're in a room full of 7th, 8th graders. I mean, they're gonna make fun of the movie. It's pretty great. Of course, I haven't talked to those friends since they moved away from Germany. Because military and all that stuff. I haven't talked to them in a long time. They're probably on Facebook, but I don't have Facebook, so I'll talk to people. I literally took a single step. That was only one step. You're gonna die. Right now. My arm's getting tired. Black robe. I think that's unique to you. Robe that casts Blizzara when used. It's just as strong as the ruby armlet, but it casts Blizzara. It's slightly low resistance, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Can you equip it? No. I think it's unique to Black Wizards. Only Black Wizards can wear the black robe. Jeez. Wait. I almost walked out without a treasure chest. I want that chest. I will kill everyone in my way for that chest. Oh, I leveled up again? Seriously. Soul actually got really good HP. Come on, matches. Good HP. 5. Dang it, matches. White robe. And that, I believe, is unique for white wizards. Nope, not there. White robe. Ew. The lower stuff. Wait, was it Eviz? No, it was Stona. Ah, dang it. Because what was it I bought? I bought Exit. However, now I can unlearn Invisera, relearn Stona, because I have a robe in my inventory that will never go away and will always be able to cast Invisera on us. Meaning anyone in the party can cast it. That's something I liked about playing through this game, was equipment that could be used as items. Is you can use it and it doesn't get used up like an actual, like a potion or something will. Because equipment, they don't want you like, and a lot of this equipment you only get single use, so they don't want you to waste it by using it once. So it's a nice little thing. However, in later Final Fantasy games, using a piece of equipment that has a second effect will use up that piece of equipment. I don't know why they didn't carry that over. I care about your silence. I don't know why they didn't carry that over, because that's actually a very useful thing. Is being able to use a piece of equipment as like a spell and not use it up. I especially understand Giant Slap because Saber can only be casting herself. But I think only one person can use it at a time. Oh, jeez. That actually kind of hurts. From this observation window, you can look out on the entire world. Really? I want to see the world. The observation window looks upon the world. The 4 forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear as a mist, converging on a single point. A point at the center of the 4 altars. This must be the location of the Chaos Shrine. Yep, that's where the Chaos Shrine is. Somehow all 4 of them converge on that point. That tells you something. So the game isn't... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This could be bad. This could be bad. Oh, you have the Aegis Shield. You don't have to worry about being stoned. Okay. I was like, if 4 of them cast Gaze and it stones all 4 of us, this is an instant game over, no matter how you look at it. But thankfully, they're all trying to stone Gallant, who can't be stoned because of Aegis Shield. But even though this game doesn't have much going for it in story, because it's the very first one, it was a good story at the time, because there wasn't many stories like it. But essentially what it's telling you is, so the 4 fiends are stealing power from the 4 crystals. And they're putting that energy from the 4 crystals, you can see it as a mist from the observation window going to one point. So they're sending all the energy they're collecting from the crystals to the Chaos Shrine. And it's revealed later why they're doing that. We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Why are you hitting so hard, Matches? Jeez! Nobody get poisoned. Okay. So, let's find out what's in this room down here, if I can get there without another encounter. Just a lot of... Analyzing Tiamat. No known weakness. Yeah, this is what it tells you. She's not weak to anything. Unlike the last 3, Tiamat's not weak to anything. So, you're essentially going in there just doing your strongest spells as possible. Which we have Flare and Holy. Though if she hits pretty hard, Holy's not going to do much for us. Because we're going to be using Healaga or Healara or Kirada. Or Kiraja. I think I have Kiraja. We're going to be healing. One of the things I will be doing though is I want to make sure I have Protera and Viscera on. I want to make sure I'm defended against status. I got 10. Can't use it here. Oh! So those 2 are apparently faster at physical attacks than the 2 physical attackers. Unless it's just random. I think it might be random based on your speed stat, but whatever. It's probably because they don't wear heavy armor like the other 2 do. They can't wear heavy armor. Dark Fighters. I need you in my estuary, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna kill you. For a second, I looked down and saw Dark Vader. I'm like, what? That's all these tell you, is she has no known weakness. Okay. So there was absolutely no reason to come down here. No chests, no nothing. Other than some panels telling you Tiamat has no weakness. Okay, let's get back up to the central area, and then we'll call it a part. Oh no, not you again. Get out of here. Get out of here. At least it's not a death machine. I'm still wary. I think the death machine's going to come after me. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and save here. Thanks everyone for watching, and next time we'll continue through the Flying Fortress. It's pretty long. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you!